Not everyone will stop at the squeak for help, but someone, it might be the last hope. Today, I want to share the second story with you, which been told by the channel's subscriber. Not every person will go to a pure and selfless act for another, especially when it comes to animal. Therefore, I can be sure when I say that the owner of this story, Tatiana, has a big and kind heart. I hope that such stories will be traditions for this channel. August is outside the window. The days got colder. Autumn is knocking on the window with rain and wind. The leaves became yellow very quick. Puddles are covered with goosebumps from gusts of wind. It's cold and damp. The mood is gloomy like the sky. I am waiting for a taxi to go to the market for groceries, deep in my thoughts about current household things, and I can hear a hoarse, thin cry. Maybe a magpie bubbles, who knows? But the car came and I drove away. Because of being busy, I forgot of something about these sounds or someone's screaming. Arriving home and unloading bags with groceries, I decided to go to my mother-in-law. The road passed exactly where I heard the scream. I tried to listen on my way. Maybe it just seemed to me, but not. I now can clearly hear this heart-rending meow. God, where are you? Where does this pitiful cry come from? There are bushes on the side of the road. From time to time, the road services trim them out but leave these stumps as a thick sawn trunks and branches. How to get through? Somewhere almost on my knee, sleeping and clinging to the branches, I made my way to this sound, looking for its source. Suddenly, I see a small wet lump sitting under the snag, a kitten. He is not more than a month. Screams pitifully, wet in the rain and hiding from the wind. Who left you here? It looks like they threw it out only in the morning, and they even left a cup of milk. What a kind people! While I was making my way to the kitten along this bush, the kitten, frightened by the huge body breaking branches, began to hide from me, climbing deeper under the driftwood and trunks of cut trees. He got so deep that I couldn't even stick my hand through. Shout from fear now, pitifully calling his mother for help. From home he was only taken away in the morning. But no one comes to the rescue. No one will warm, lick or protect. Scary. All this I could hear in kitten's cry. Need to somehow get this lump out of this secluded place where it got into. I remembered how my cat called her kittens and began to imitate her purr. I made it. A few minutes later the kitten got out. Now I was able to pick up the kitten. This little body trembled in my hands with cold and fear. Girl, so small. Okay, now let's go home. My cats for sure will not be very happy, but where are four, there will be a place for fifth. I will warm and feed you for now. We'll see what to do later. It's too long to say about how my tailed beasts reacted. In 2 words, the girl cats were jealous and snorted, the boy cats were interested. One took the patronage over the pretty, which was very surprising for me. He showed the trays in the toilet and how to use them, told about the rules of conduct in the house, all evening fiddled with her, played, licked. Then this little thing fell asleep near him. I would have never thought that my little Tsar Vasily Vasilich had such a big and kind heart. Thank you for watching, my friends. Subscribe to our channel for new and exciting animal stories. Thank you and have a nice day.